in this case enter later and to see on YouTube. Okay, I see that people is growing. We are so I will start to talk now because we will do this part on the programming. I will start to show that important because a lot of people will ask 10 times. I'm opening now the system and we will enter in designer mode. I'm showing it also because I'm sure that a question I have, there is one of you that already tried to press designer mode. I want to see who is pressing yes because yes, the last lesson, no, the last lesson will be planned 30th of March, will not be on Monday. Michele cannot add if there is not if there is no space 250. There is someone that already pressed, no one is answering, everyone is sleeping. Already answering, I'm starting to share, sorry, because before I was not sharing my screen. A moment. Okay. You see my screen now. I didn't do anything yet. It was just not a problem. There is someone that tried already to press developer. No one is answering, so no one. Everyone is sleeping, or no one. Yes, we see it. Okay. Yes, you see. Some one of you already pressed this. No one tried. Okay. Today, the beginning of a lesson. I see that some people is growing a moment. There is a lesson. Everything you see my screen, right? Because I have already yes participate. I have everything. Okay. If there is any problem, please advise me. Okay. So, okay. Yes, yes, it's okay. Some people, okay. So, okay. I don't know if it was my question. Okay, we enter in designer mode now. Okay, is the same. You have all profile like administrator. Password you cannot put yourself. It's possible that there is some block, and I'm not sure that on Mac will work fully. Okay, sorry, but I want to show. Okay, this is what there is behind the environment that you see. You see the interface, you see the program. Okay. Now I want to show you a bit very quickly what there is. Press here on the left file, white paper, everything. You need to press this this button that allow you to open the configuration. Without it, you cannot do anything basically. Okay, you need to open. You need to say, okay, I want to open. Okay, this is what everything what you see in front of you in the other option like user is in rules that are defined here. Okay, the particle of the 1C technology is something dedicated exactly for accounting and process management activities. Okay, this is a enter. Please don't play with it. You can play. I will tell you how to play, but be careful to play. I want to show, like for example, sales order. If you go, you can even yourself press. You can go to see what exactly you see. Look, now is loading. Okay, and you see here the front page. If I will open, maybe someone, do you remember, we open sales order, you see that there is an access like this, okay? The technology allows you to approach in one level quite easy actually, that is nothing more, is a level of people that is able to work with WordPress, not more like a normal site. Then there is another level that is a programming language, okay, that is here. Okay, this is an example. Okay, is the only programming language actually in the world that you can allow you to write in English and Russian instruction. Is a programming language with some simple for is quite simple actually, quite intuitive, high level. I think A is its own programming language. Okay, so it's not like C sharp or something like this. One C, SAP, they have all their own programming language. If you want to know a bit because someone is curious and actually in the world in some area is for example all people that is in Eastern Europe study usually two languages, Java and 1C, is because in this way they are sure 100% to find a job because there is a big request of 1C in the East. In Italy, because I was also writing, is growing. There is request of 1C programming because I cannot now here see there is some big company even that are using. There are some big Italian company that have solution based on 1C, maybe because they have it in Russia because often they are working, or in other countries, Kazakhstan and so on, because they are totally leader there. But also some big Italian company are starting to use 1C even in Italy. So there is a high request of this technology. I was writing. And this is all okay. There is very there are a lot. If you go, I will show you a bit now. If you go in a site like the one won't see the end. If you go in this site, just for your information that I was sending, or this one that is American one, ERP. On these two sides, one C, the end, development network, or here yellow ERP that is American side because also developing in America. Okay, is this one yellow ERP is the American community of 1C because 1C started to be developed in America, and 1CDN is the official one management by 1C. So they are a bit different, but here you can find a lot of information if you want technology. Okay, now let's go because it's not the target. I know that you are considering just to pass your exams, but sometimes I want to remember that you are usually on the fourth or fifth at the end of your university, and you need also to consider that you will go to work. So this is something that is quite concrete for you because how, as I was writing, a lot of people, a lot of engineers actually in the beginning of their career starts. Myself, I'm an engineer. I started to work on SAP, but in this sphere. Now, what we will do? I sent yeah, Salesforce. I answer after. Okay, good answer. Salesforce is a company specialized in CRM. Okay, is a bit different. I will now show what we do, and then if you want question on other product, I will tell about Salesforce and one see the difference. Okay. Now I send you this file, okay? This is a extension, okay? Like it's written here in Italian, is an extension, expansion of 1C. 1C is a technology that has the possibility to create a solution like a Lego. You go file, edit, configuration, I will just show one thing in order to improve this. You see now in this particular solution you have just two levels. One is the graphic that you see, the blue graphic, but you can, if you will deactivate someone, you will see something yellow, okay? It's okay. Then we will update this, okay? We will update, not to put, no, okay? We go here, we select in blue this, configuration, load, okay? This is something that is not mandatory to be done, but you will improve a bit because I asked to fix some stuff. And maybe also next time I will send you another so you see, like for demo. Okay, load, not save. The code is not empty. Do you want to continue? Yes. This system, let's see what, because I ask, okay. Database, okay. Let's see if okay, is updating some part. Okay, I want to see myself because I didn't, as always I told you, I'm not touching the solution without being screencast. Okay, you see there is some small activity that we create. Okay, and now is updated. Okay, now has been updated. what I send fixed some little mistakes that I saw it, maybe even you didn't notice, but it's okay. And I close it. I will not enter too much. This is already finished my discussion about the programming. Now I will answer some question, okay? Salesforce. Salesforce is a CRM, customer relation management. Is not a solution that is designed for being an ERP. Maybe some company that are strongly on sales focused, they use a lot of process directly on Salesforce, but Salesforce is not doesn't have the accounting part, while one C has. Salesforce also, when you look at product like a CRM product, if you work on a CRM product and on ERP, there is a strong difference. In ERP that is connected with accountancy, every data should be correct, should be careful, should be, how to say, you cannot do any mistakes. When you do sales, it's not dramatic if some data will not be, you will lose something, okay? If, for example, something happens, for any reason, you do a mistakes when you send a commercial proposal, okay, is acceptable. You don't have any problem. It's okay. You need to be careful to set up. When you pay wrongly VAT, when you issue a wrong number, everything, and you don't do something good, and is a problem when you have accountancy. That's why they are different. That's why if you are looking for a very top level CRM, it's better Salesforce definitely. While if you need an ERP, you need to use SAP, 1C, Dynamics, and that's all. Dynamics Try is the company Dynamics, both Dynamics and SAP, also partly 1C are trying also to do have their own CRM, but they are actually Salesforce is the best. It can be similar. Actually, if you want, you can just open yourself. You can yourself judge. Is an high level language like Java, like to learn. A person that is programming in Java is able to programming in 1C easily. Uh, uh, Generally, Riccardo, with the next update includes this one. They are always just update. You have only just one expansion and we update this. So the question is yes, you theoretically can update just the next time when everything. First of all, I'm even not sure that we will do it because in any case, it's like to fix a bit some problem in Mac regarding print forms. So even no, but yes, theoretically you can even do next time. Just save it for be sure. Uh, Okay, yes, so programming. It's a programming language. I show you, if you go to one CDN, you can find a lot of questions. It's an high level. I'm able to programming 1C, and that's all. Is actually is like every company now is the word. Every company started to have. Microsoft is working on C sharp. That also is similar, how to say, a person that is able to program in C sharp. I don't know if, I think that basically all of you had the program at least on programming. When I was studying myself at Politecnico, we were doing just C++ and Fortran, so it was very, I'm older than you can imagine actually, like maybe someone understood. But actually, how to say, I'm able to in ABAP, SAP programming. This one is terrible. It's very ugly. That's why SAP actually is technology less developed than 1C. 1C is good, interesting programming. Actually, it's good if you will not lose time if you. As you understand, there is a cooperation between Politecnico and 1C, and it's possible even to have for free lesson of programming lesson. There is online. There is with person. I already write to you that like 1C is looking, for example, for program for a couple of person every year. That's why also to cooperate. Unlucky this year is not possible to know each other, but if someone is looking for stage or for work a long time in this fair, once he is looking, before it was even with a plan of program with 1 month in Russia, now is not anymore, I think, this year because of coronavirus. Okay. So I think that okay, I was telling 20 minutes, it passed just 15 minutes, so I can even tell a bit more about again programming because we were quite fast, and maybe you are a bit silent. Even people, maybe a lot of people. I saw 122, but every time I read five, six questions. But anyway, I can understand that for you is difficult. I don't know this year because I know that people from abroad has more problems. I remember the last year when there was a lesson about 1C programming, there was at least 7 person that knew it. This year, I no one answered me. I don't know why. Maybe because a bit changed because of this coronavirus. There was I remember guys from Poland, Azerbaijan that they know 1C language. No, zero. About the stage in Russia. I speak perfectly Russian. Sorry, I told if someone want, I speak 6 language if you want. Maybe my the English is even not my best language actually. In the native language is zero, not important for stage, not important because it's looking in uh, if people from Italy is just English needed. For other countries depends. You need to write me because I know situation in 1C in Italy, and now I know what I know that there is Turkish important now. We are looking people from Turkish, so if someone from Turkey I know there is other countries, Germany, for example, Germany, and all the East. Usually, there is someone of you East, China, and so on. But this is something not I cannot answer. But in general, people from East they know 1C. There is also because they are promoting university program. There is a concourse, international concourse. Next year maybe will be this year was not possible because of also of this coronavirus. I can even tell that once he promote international concourse where for students that they can even last year one is in Kazakhstan, I think that you can win, and actually it's not impossible because of coronavirus. Otherwise there was 2 free places to for free to participate to this event. This year you are unlucky for this coronavirus, sorry. What is workday for work? Please write me. We are not talking now. It's not a common interview of 200 person. If someone wants, please. Uh, Cloud ERP system from finance. Okay, Cloud ERP. A moment. I want to say now, by the way, because there is discussion improving now, what is a cloud SAS solution and so on. Very important. At the first lesson, I was telling you a bit about some ERP. You know that in Italy, basically, all the companies Italian poor, no one really has technology fully in cloud. I mean, they are all maybe there are some web app, but they doesn't have a high level of security that are requested on the market. This is a question. I don't enter too much on this. Marco, a moment. I will answer first to the question. Later, I will tell. Uh, you write about cool ERP system for finance. In general, ERP is all the system that manage all the process of a company. Finance are vertical solution. In Italy, actually, is a bit particular because in Italy there are a lot of local situation. In the world, it was strongly used program called BAN, and Oracle was quite strong, while SAP was not strong. Now, unlucky in the bank, I don't know exactly which is the situation, but actually the bank is also a market a bit particular for ERP world because the developing of transaction and so on of digitalization was mainly 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and now is a market a bit particular where there are is a bit I don't know, it's not very interesting for IT company in that sector. That's why I cannot suggest you something very good on this. About the stage, Marco Piccone asking, is usually is possible to discuss once he is looking for at least a couple of person. Right, right. I will not answer too much of details because depends. If someone is interested about stage, that are generally are stage for working. You understand? Companies like this, they are not even suggestion for you. There are two typology. People of Politecnico of Milano is highly requested on the market. Okay, I think that you know it. Who is studying informatics even perfectly knows that they will not have problem to find job. Okay. But I suggest you when you go to do a stage, be careful because there are companies that manage stage in order to not really to train people, okay, but to um, allow people to understand a bit, to use people cheap, how to say, to do printing, everything. Other companies are investing in stage because they take the people, they teach the people, and using the stage, they minimize their cost. About we talk about the stage like discussion is like to get new people to work. Okay, now the 20-minute pass as discussed, we go to the system. Okay, and now we will enter in normal way. Sorry, a moment, is not this one is another, because I have two one. I'm using the same like you, and we start the system. Okay, today is a lesson where basically we started to do process. Someone is asking me some question that show that you are trying to do stuff. Someone is curious about payment and so on. About payment, question is connected with several things. Why sometimes can you can have problem regarding payments, because even myself I don't know exactly here how we set it up, how is organized, but sometimes it's possible that when you pay is not correctly registered. First of all, you need to have money, and I hope that you load the money. Okay, I can show if you want how to load money, but maybe when you do a payment, because a person was asking, I will show. You see, it's even here. I even don't activate the part of the payment, but suppose that maybe you receive my money. I will try myself to see, because some person was asking. Let's try to get the money from this Ferrari. We can generate. You can get the money by cash, and you can by bank. Okay, I want to see this. Okay, the client is paying me. Okay, and that's all. I saw also myself that here there is not the green one. I don't know why. I need to check because sometimes there are some processes that are doing it. I want to say if I received the money. You see the payment here is even not registered. There are something missing. I told you that you are working on not a final version, because of even secret of companies. How to say, there are some specific things that are keeping in order, because it cannot be a fully working. There's one I also myself. Let's see, even because I need to activate. I don't want to show you too much because otherwise you will start to investigate. Is not needed really. Uh, Here everything is registered like paid, even I don't know exactly why, because we didn't pay anything. Usually there are some particular things you can fix payment terms. Usually are things a bit like more complicated because you need to check you to put. That's why it takes a couple 1 day to set up. I can try to pay. Okay, it's possible that even if you succeed to do everything, you need to be careful because in the particular configuration you need to register as paid. Because this one, for example, let's try to do paid. You see, I put this data. Maybe the guys that was asking about payment didn't do like this. I don't know exactly because I need to check. I think that if I will try to pay, I don't have money. Yeah, you see, there is some mistakes even. So we need to check there are something is not mandatory. I will try maybe ask to amend to put a more defined solution, but even I say because it's if you start to close the payment, I know that some one of you wants maybe to try to do everything is. I can suggest you because we have if you want. I will try to do one thing, okay? Because in the system, if you want someone, you can create how much implementation you want. Okay, I suggest one things in order maybe to reduce some problems because the one you have a configuration a bit more complicated. If you put off, but don't do please everyone do this configuration that is called Italy, that is a personalization like this. You will not use it. Maybe it will be a bit simpler some process because the configuration that you have here is a configuration that is a market configuration that we are using, and is a configuration pretty that already a commercial situation because yeah, payment usually this company have automatic registration from the bank, so there is connection with bank, so the system is not simply that you say I paid, it's different, the money really pass through the bank. That's why there are some stuff that here are missing because you don't have a bank, we cannot use the real data, and that's all. Because this system theoretically it should be connected with two free banks, and now it's not connected because you cannot do. And plus is you are using a training version. So we are using this because of the situation of add-on, but it's possible that some problem we have. So don't worry. Let's see other question if you have. AE Esther when should be is obese too okay should be Easter brick when okay brick is from okay yes okay please we have an evening lesson. This is a question that you can do in another moment is because please just question regarding the lesson. Okay, now so let's move on. Okay, now I will try now to show a bit more. We will improve a bit what I already show you. Okay, for example, and every time, and today I'm going quite slowly. Last lesson I will do a project. Okay, fast. You should be able to do the same. I will not stop like my question everything. You need to be able to do like me. So this time there is space for question and so on. Let's try to do a process, for example, on. I will show you something like CRM. People was asking about process of um, Salesforce. Salesforce is a so-called CRM. Here is minimum CRM. Suppose that let's do like this. I will show some stuff. Okay. The system has the possibility to load directly file. Okay. Import data from external source. You can load an XLS or CSV like or copy paste. Okay. I will do in this way. Okay. You can try to do, and I will call, for example, I will continue with the cars. Okay. So Alfa Romeo today is a new contact. Okay. Alfa Romeo, Mr. Uh, Doctor Alpha, for example. I'm suppose that you have a list, okay, and this is the email, okay. I suppose to do, okay. I hope that everything is correctly set. When I press here, do not import, I can select what I am putting, okay. For example, this one is the description of a new lead. This is the name of the contact, main contact, and this is the mail. Okay, this is, for example, naturally I can, a moment that I change, I can load, I can copy, I can even, let's do it even 2 lines. Fiat, Giovanni Agnelli, everyone know it, and Giovanni, okay. This is, for example, it can be a list, you can go a copy, I put just this, okay, and we are loading, okay. The system, for example, is able even to recognize if we have maybe already registered this one, because maybe in reality we have 200, 1000, 10,000, okay, and we can import, okay. uh, Data import, you see that we got, okay. Then another thing that we didn't load, and the thing here is not automatically, okay. CRM, because someone is asking about Salesforce, is a system, customer relation management. They usually is used in 2 ways. One, to improve the number of new clients, so it's very important to manage campaigns, sales campaigns, is what I will show you now. And the other is to manage meeting with them, sending of document, and so on. Here, and it's just partly working for you because you don't have a possibility to work with email. We can. As you say, I imported, okay? It's better to import because I'm not sure that all the data are able, because there are some standard. I imported the minimum. You see that is loaded me this data, okay? So the system also is able to manage as some, for example, status, okay? For example, here, for example, we have something in Italian, but let's like, for example, internet, because this one, for example, is coming from an internet advertising. So internet form, for example, person that send the data that is interested about some program, okay? So I can, for example, the status, internet form filled, okay? This system is able to organize, for example, campaigns, okay? Now I started to do a bit more fast, because, and it's something that you don't have to do exactly all, but I will show some things like is normal to use. For example, there is a new campaign that is a Facebook advertising campaign, and we, if a system, for example, usually it doesn't work like this, okay, because usually you have already created before, but now I create a bit more faster in this way. And in any case, the Facebook advertising is Facebook campaign, let's call campaign, is connected with two, sorry, because I want to be a bit more realistic, because it's very fashion likely. This one is social media marketing, because let's do like this. And this one is for Facebook, for example. And this one, okay, this one activity, so I shall create. This one is Instagram, okay. This one is LinkedIn, and this is our free campaigns, okay. When every time when you don't have, I need to create. Here I can mark with color, okay. Let's see, for example, I can change a bit the color. You can change different way. Let's use color not too strong. Free color that we can use to track our campaign in let's do like this, okay. We can even right, okay, this one our campaign, okay. Theoretically what I did, okay, is usually not correct to be done here when I register the first, okay. It will be better to do here, there is a vein to create like here, but it was the same campaigns, create, I could create like this. Sometimes, like in training, you can create even like this. In reality, you will not have a people realize how I got it. Is before. Okay, and for example, this guy, I got this. Okay, here there is some data I can put. Nice guy, very polite, I invent, okay, and this one. This system also I can manage, for example, look this potentiality, okay. This is, you can even decide, for example, that the strong potentiality to get the contract, for example, and the value that he has, for example, this one is very high potentiality that he will buy 100,000 euros, okay. This is parameter, every business has its own rules, okay. And this is, when we go to manage the other, that it was again, let's say internet form, because there was a landing page, is again social media marketing. Important, this list, this software, if you have for some reason some campaign in another period that is not the one that I'm registered, you will not see. There are some things. Okay, and this is another potentiality. And let's say that this one fiat is a bit more, is not rich. I have less possibility to get. Okay, save. Okay, you see. Even this one was already converted, so I cannot do anything. I cannot invert it. But you see that, for example, I can track. Okay, I can create even events on them, but I will show you a bit after. Even because you have a minimum possibility to do it, because you cannot load. Because there is phone call, email, SMS, they should be connected with some automatic system. Except the mail, you can understand that sometimes you can have problem. I will try to do a process that you will not have problems. Okay, okay. This is how is okay. I want to show that in CRM also the system is able to manage is I can manage in this period the quantity of leads. Okay, this is a funnel. Okay, you see there is some report that depends from the situation. This is a new leads that I got. Convert. There are some activities that control me the possibility, and it give me the information about how is going my campaign. When you have 4 or 5 is nothing. When you have 100, it looks even believe me that you will have a different situation. Okay, you have other report. All the reports are basically not fixed here, so it's so we can check regarding campaigns. We can check even. Wait, I'm trying myself to see and let's see here there is campaign. Let's see, and then you can the system will give you some parameters. It's normal that again you see there is people that you get. We can see if we have a lot of it, we can see that from Instagram we got better clients than from Facebook. Imagine that you have 100 of people, it would be totally different than these things that you're saying. Okay, now I will show, for example, that one leads, for example, with Alfa Romeo started to be concrete. He say, okay, I'm interested in your product. So there is a difference between a lead. A lead is nothing. Okay, lead is something that we cannot even understand exactly if will be. You see, even the data is minimum. It's just a person that I met give me a business card. Is a business card, let's say. A lead is a business card without a contract. A customer is something that I started to finalize document, to do a quotation, to do a proposal. Okay, so let's do like this. We convert. Look, someone he was asking me if I can go back. He's asking me, are you sure you want to convert the lead to a customer? This is a reverse action. Okay, I convert. The system create for us new. Look, the first is legal address. Before it was not important. Who is a bit started to work? Legal address is something now, for example, in Italy, for example, very important now. Before it was not so important because you can just having the VAT number or company number, codice fiscale, you can issue an invoice. Now you need even to have a legal address, you need to have a SD code. This is in Italy, but also in other part. So, for example, this one is via the I invent always. Some person from Italy I know that you know perfectly. In this town, I will write Arezzo because I know where originally was Alfa Romeo. If now, even if now uh, is a company of Fiat Group. This one is, for example, in Milano region. Okay, Italy. Okay, this one I need to unblock because it was created, so I need to unblock. Okay, and this is example. Okay, I write this number. If you don't write these numbers, even if you get mistakes, you will have the problem that the system will say that there is two the same. Okay, and that's all. let's see if I put, okay, now I want to show some part. I know that someone was not able to put the discount, but I will show, like supposing that I have it, I will do. It's not dramatic if people will not use discount. Okay, I will not show again how to put discount. Okay, again, I am blocked because I was saving. Okay, if pay me in euro. This is cash flow item is connected with cash flow. Now we are not using, is not an economy project. Okay, if we are in economy, we are discussing. Here there is some limit credit. If you want, you can play how much maximum you can spend and less. Okay, and sales price. Okay, this system allows us to use different price on wholesale price, accounting price. Now I will show, in order to create a bit more complicated, that suppose that price types. Now my policy is to use just two prices, one wholesale, one accounting price. Accounting price usually is automatic price used for accounting reason, so usually you don't use it. Usually company use a wholesale price, but usually is without VAT. Then there is customer price. Suppose that here now want to create a new type of prices where factory price. Is company that are producing cars, let's say like this directly, okay? This is, for example, pricing, for example, I can use different, let's put, this is manual. If it is included or excluded VAT, in this case, excluded, okay? And that's all, okay? And I use this factory price. Okay, in this particular things, this company, I will give another price that is different a bit later than the wholesale price that is normally used for other. Also, to this company, I give a company like not big producer. I can create directly here, but I show in order to remember, I will create here. Okay, so manual discount, create. Good brand. Why? Because maybe in this company I want to be for sponsor region, give them an additional discount, okay? Let's say even 10%, let's 15%, okay? Because my company, like for example, I don't want now to teach about marketing. Again, it's not marketing, but sometimes if I have a good brand, I want to get it. Maybe it's good because later I discuss that they're using my engine, for example, like we're doing. So we put 15%, okay? Now, when I create, so I assign this is the good brand discount. Is a moment. I don't like good brand. Remember always that I can press here, these two. I can change because good brand discount. Okay. Then there is also some part that in this particular, for example, we have setting up with using the contracts. I didn't show too much. Here there is automatically created a contract. In the contract, there are some, I show something that is up to you if you want to use it, but for example, in this contract, we can even define, for example, how to pay, okay, which is a credit, and payment condition, you see, I can create even payment condition, okay? Now we show what is, for example, example of payment condition, okay? I go here. I will create directly here, okay? I will not go to say payment condition is how I want them to pay. This company, for example, is a company that I give them postpone payment 30 days. It doesn't pay me directly because it's a good company. I want that they pay, okay? I know that we will not work on the payment, we will not cash, but just in order to try how to manage it. There are different way. Here you have the Italian way. That's why if you will switch off that add-on, you will not. This one is because the system has digital invoice connected. Okay. So suppose that Bonifico is for you is nothing. Is when you money transfer. Okay. Oh, let's keep like this. Again, this field also is a field connect with digital invoice, full payment. And then that's all, sorry. when you need to create, you can press ask. Okay, cancel. Okay, cancel. Sorry, not ask. Cancel to because, and this is the payment reference. Postpone payment of what? At the of the document that they issue in 30 days, for example. Okay, this is so this company and the fixed year in the contract. Okay, I gave 30 days of postpone payment. Okay, payment is required. Very good because I think that we don't have it set up. So again, this is a stupid things that we cannot fix because not automatically things. So you need to forget even for these stupid things. I get crazy sometimes when there is half finished things. Anyway, the payment we will select not automatically. I will show you a bit, but don't worry, everything is okay. I create my new client. Okay, I can put a group and so on. This is now. I have, let's go to see my products. Okay. Now I didn't show you this approach. You can adjust in products. Okay. Here we have it. Okay. And look, I can even do in a bit more similar. This company that contacted me wants different type to try the first time different type of my engine. I'm moving it. This is something that maybe started to be better for you, and I started to select because it's asking me to try my engine. Okay, where I'm here you can even press once and you see what you selected. Okay, and I selected. I was not here selecting the defining price because there is you can even automatically calculate the prices, but now we will do a bit at level of the document. This is the form they asked me, and I create the quotation. Creating the quotation, I select my company. It was Alfa Romeo. Okay. And again, okay, you see, there is something, okay, is recalculated. Look, here, good brand discount, factory price. Because I don't have specified, yes, the factory price of this product, I will have to write everyone. I will do special price for them, let's say. For example, engine, this one I give 1,200. This one I define 990. The other is 1,300, and this one is 1,500 euros. Okay, the engine, the system is okay, and I send. Okay, okay, so I did my quotation. Okay, and so I did. I want even a moment. I want to see if I want to show not yet quotation sent. Okay, not yet updated. Okay, sales quotation. Okay, the company I can even print. I know that someone has problem to see this, but I can send by email. I can save. You cannot in reality, but if I add this, okay, and that's all. Then Alfa Romeo, I am working. I am relaxed, and one day I am the same days after a bit ask. Okay, Alfa Romeo called me and say me. Okay, I am boss of Alfa Romeo, and I got your quotation. I got to look my quotation. Which quotation? You have it is not set. Okay. You say okay. Quotation number 6. Okay. Yes. It's fine. I load it. I'm ready to buy it. I'm loading it. Base it. Okay. But please, we need to do some test, and so it means that please for each send me two. Okay. I continue to do. Okay. And I am sending. Okay. I register. Okay. Now situation is I got this order. Okay. Now let's go to see one thing a bit. I will do a pause in 5 minutes. Okay. Just believe me. On the last lesson, I will be even faster than this. Okay. Just to let you to understand. Okay. I can even check in this what I have. I have four. If I press here, I can go to see that look, in my particular situation I have engine 2.2 engine kappa P that we have, okay? Now let's go to see if what to do in for the other two engine that is missing, okay? Because I don't have it, I cannot supply. If I will do demand forecasting, sorry, not here, demand planning, okay, calculate. Okay, you see that automatically I have these two engine, and there is a recommendation to create this one. A moment, engine. We have everything. There is this is an order. You see, sometimes some person was asking. You see now. You see the different. This is the request that I have a full request with a time. Recommendation gives you even the time when to order. Okay, that's why you see that it is different because this one is an order that we got from a company. Okay, and then now we will proceed a bit also maybe this order. Now I'm trying to buy this. Okay, for this because I have this order. Okay, so I can create, I can select both, and I can generate an order. Okay, this company, okay, this is maybe okay, here I have even start booms. Let's do like this one we will produce, this one we will this one I will order. Okay, I will order to a subcontractor that no, sorry, this one are both production order. I didn't notice. You see, sometimes when you go faster, I will change again. I will select. Sometimes when you're fast, it's easy to do mistakes. Okay. I have even is creating me more than because the system a bit is stupid because it created everything. But lucky is like this. Okay, I have two order. Okay, one is to produce 50 engine because these things actually I'm also a bit myself surprised about the account, but let's say that if I remember well, just two we need to do it. So we start the other, I don't care. Okay, and I put to produce during this period. Okay, and the other is in this way on the 30 you give me. Let's post. Okay. If you want, we can even see the two production things going here, production scheduler. You can see the production order. This is already March, month, April. Yes, because it's a bit like system. I need to move. Is getting as crazy. List. We lost it. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, sometime I need to understand what happened. Anyway, the most important somehow we will go on. Okay, this one I posted, and also this one. Okay. Oh, we have close form. Okay. Let's go to our order, production order, and we have this two order. Okay, created two pieces and two pieces. Do you remember last time there is a question that I need to understand if there is enough elements, okay, to produce it. Let's go to see directly if, because I already posted, and in reality would not be at the same time. If I'm demanding plans, I will see if there is some piston needed. Okay, this is demand period. Stop it to, there are some stupid situations that are working on because it's the, let's see, on purchase is not able anymore to calculate me. Okay, you see that there is some cylinder. Okay, so I created. Okay, let's create the everything. I want to show now one thing in any case because we are already here. Okay, when you created, if you go at level of, for example, this pistone, okay, I will show you now one thing. to speed up sometime our activities. If I go, for example, to pistone, I can select a supplier. Let's put motor parts. Okay, if I select here for pistone and I select also for cilindro, every time motor parts, every time when I will do the same, now I'm closing my forecast and I recalculated. When I calculate here, it will group up. It can group up it for example, motor parts. Okay, let's see. Okay, there is something strange that is. I need to check a bit the parameter. Let's see. I will try in any case even to give you option to use some because some configuration a bit more fat. Don't worry because someone is now I'm going fast because I cannot lose, but it's strange because actually and I will add directly like this, okay? Because I am not creating do because otherwise we will do it. We will buy here directly because it's a bit flexible. It's not a big problem, okay? I think that if you a bit do yourself, you can do better than me in this particular things because I'm trying to follow. Okay, and I post. It's better to put in esecuzione, otherwise not. And I am okay. I receive the goods. Okay, so I have everything to do my okay. I have now everything in order to do my production. I can manufacturing doing. I found my my order a moment, production order. You see, this is my two that I did. I can create this manufacturing. Okay, this is goods missing, available, shortage. Okay, because I need to select that to use it from main warehouse. To remember the last time we have the same problem. Okay, it's good. We have again the shortage because what is going on? Okay, available stock. We can go to check. Cilindro, we received much less than everything. Pistone we have in total available in main warehouse. Let's go to see why it's not doing. Maybe because I selected a wrong order for two manufacturing pieces. I'm losing a bit myself to tell you the truth. Main department, main warehouse. Component here I need to put. Sorry. Now let's see. Okay. It doesn't like us. Shortage. Why so many available? So many. Facciamo 600 pieces. I understand I didn't buy so much. I will create a bit different. There is something in the bomb that was not correct. I don't know exactly what happened. I need to go to check. And this one I posted. I did my engine. You can a bit to do this kind of things in Blockit. Don't worry. The most important is to do again. You can a bit force the document. Okay. This is the our goods are in warehouse. Not we don't use the local one, the local on the line. Okay. We are really unlucky. Ferrari body, yes, because we didn't buy, but I will not care. I will invent that my people is okay and they create, and that's all. And then now my sales order basically I have everything what is requested. Okay, this is my order for 2. Okay, 3, something is missing because I produced something wrong. Now I realize it because I forgot to realize this 2.4, keep it 0. PB12 I didn't create. It's not a big problem because I can packing slip. I start to send a couple of them packing. I can use a pallet. This is a kilogram, and this one I didn't have. But with this in reality is normal that we will not do mistakes. Okay, so I'm delivering it, and maybe later I can, and then I can continue it. You already saw it. Sometimes the only problem when you don't work with real data, you sometimes you lose yourself and contract. Strange because it should not be contract asking. Why is asking me contract? Because it should be fixed. A moment. I understand. Sometimes creating this, allow it because it should not be asking contract. And I already saw some little mistakes. The reason why sometimes it's possible to do these mistakes because this one I didn't create. I created from leads, and for sure there is some parameter that automatically was not set up or was set up wrongly. So now we have these things problem. Not allowing us to block. This kind of things I will try a bit to fix because I also myself a bit because now is not visible even contract. Let's do like this. Let's see if we can put it company sales because I think that contract is not working now on this. Use retail. It's I'm sorry when sometime happen this kind of things, but you are going to be engineer, so that's why is we always think to use okay use contract. That's why I cannot see because this contract was not set up. But when I created, there was a parameter. Then when I created from lead. I don't have. So you see in company I activated contract and now I will see the fields that before I was not looking saving and I can solve the little problem that I show. Let's see if packing slips. Okay, I can generate from here. Good issue. Let's see if there is if it's bad. No, the contract is not. We are not able to solve this problem of the contract. This is a bit stupid situation, uh, and I need to see what I did mistakes because it's asking me a contract, but it was to be automatically set up. Anyway, this is some stuff that I'm doing. I want now to show again to manage another things. I will take I show you I will take Monday and Tuesday to check it to send maybe an add-on to avoid this little problem if you do this kind of process. Okay, I promise. Okay, anyway, don't worry, what it will be on Friday is what you need to do. If there is something not working, it will not be a problem. I wanted to share now in other things. Do you remember that we have some sales order that we create? Okay, this is a bit for more dynamic. We have order, and sometime also when I was doing now the big some big requests like this, we were a bit mixing me and doing some mistakes. Usually, it will not be when you work in reality. Okay. Now a bit pause because I was a bit longer. I will read to your chat about some question. Okay. I saw that there is some question, and then we continue a bit. Yes, there is. Oh, a moment. Okay. Probably you need to put the packing slips for sure. There is some mistake. There is some usually really it's a normal situation because every company has its own rules. Until when all this software, for example, is very famous. The most famous SAP is a bit different approach. Dynamics and 1C as an approach where you can work directly, you see what is going on, what is not going on, and you fix it. It's quite actually not difficult to fix because if I was in the debugging one, we see the problem and we fix, but we are not now doing the problem of fixing, okay? Because it's not our mandatory and it's not our goal. SAP is different. The approach of SAP is different. It's a software that always is doing very few at the beginning of the software, and you need to set up everything. So when you take a product 1C, also partly dynamics, you can do something. When you use SAP, you cannot do anything. You need just to start to put table, table, table. There is not the SAP that you can test like demo. Really, is even an approach even to keep fully secret, because also there is some situation that usually this kind of software are all they have some basic demo, but fully working is on companies, and they're constantly updating, and you are using a full level administrator activity. You are not using free process. You have for you the possibility to play a bit, and there is a lot of things naturally that now, for example, they settled some activities part are not settled. You see that when I started to add leads because it was not settled, something got wrong because there was a setup that didn't got. It's a pity, but luckily you need to be ready. This is the goal. But you a bit you need to understand. Okay. Some other question. Otherwise, I will continue to show you some additional process. Okay. Okay. Now there is we create some orders. Okay. Again, you understood. There is okay. Someone was asking. You see here for the payment is fine. Other I even don't remember exactly. There is some situation that we need to check. Uh, Usually the main process there are three important part. Always there is a sales and the purchase part. Then there is the accounting part that here decided for you because it will be too much complicated for you to understand. The production is not always, even if this kind of system usually are for production company, they are not always used only for this because a lot of company converted in the recent period and they are not doing exactly production. One reason. Second, this particular software is for simple production. For example, it can be used for small meter work or metal works. This is not for a company like Fiat. Fiat will not use this one. They are using much more complicated programs that they are really difficult to manage. And when you now started to use this kind, it's really an entry level point. This kind of software are usually for company that has a basic production or a service activities, even some construction company, and they are working on sales and purchase. So the process that you need to understand a bit more and you can train is this one, okay? Mm, I can, for example, show like for example again, if you want a bit the request for quotation that you remember everything, but usually I suggest always that it's a bit simple for you to work from sales part. From sales part using the two process that we say like when I do production by order or I do production by planning activities, you fill all the request. Is a bit different. When also regarding in any case purchase, you can even we are setting sometime if you like to do you can play with reordering point of view. For example, suppose that now our company decided to also to work on spare parts. Okay, so in this particular case, for example, we create two new product. Okay, like breaks ABC, ABC, that okay, B ABC 1, okay, that are, let's put in spare parts group. Okay, this one, okay, and we create, for example, we can create even a pricing, set price, okay. Look, we need to say a moment, always let's put, we need to put measurement, and let's put even the kilogram, 300, 8 kilo 300. Here we need to save, here we can set price, and let's set the price, for example, the price, wholesale price, okay, and we can post, okay, things, okay, this is and so you see the price, okay. Here the system gives us even the out of stocks. Now let's set another price, okay, a moment that I want to see if here I can set also a factory price, creating a new, okay, and this one is a factory price, OM price, some call it, is okay, for example this one, okay, you see that we start to have this pricing, okay. If for example suppose that I create another one, set price, that it was the price that we had a bit before, okay, because it's a dynamic price, let's say, for 14, that it was 11.5, okay, and now is not showing the dynamic in these things because I need to put this one is just the normal thing, but we can see even the dynamics. This system automatically is recognizing when you create a document the price I have in that period, okay. Now is out of stock. We can create a pointing set, okay, that in order to sell I need to have at least every time 5 pieces and up to 20, okay. This is a break, okay, and this is a part, okay. Then okay, I can copy even and create breaks FGH. I invent naturally the name FGH automatically, and I can set, for example, price again that the wholesale price, because the one maybe they are top level, a bit higher price, so 18 pieces. And here there is needs to do every time you need to create for every time create a document singular for each typology of price, okay, and then we have it. This price also, you see, we have the level, okay. Here we have a dynamic of the wholesale prices, you see. I want to see why it was not working in the other moment, the ABC. Ah, okay, yes, before I don't know. You see the difference, okay? We have an improving, this one was 0 because it was not before setting up, okay? Let's see that, let's see the factory price even in order to create a bit more, uh, the factory price. It's normal that when you do a bit more yourself, a bit like you check a bit. Now you cannot study together, okay. You see there is the dynamic of a price. The system give us the dynamic of a price, uh, and that's all. So you can even see automatically, okay. This is normal. Again, for example, I can, for example, get it if I want, let's see, sell, I can create even like this, because I don't want to show you, in order to have automatic AV price, you need to set your price that usually you use. I will not show too much, it's better that In this case, we put the price depending from the who is buying. I can do even no one always. It's not mandatory every time to do the sales order. So sometimes a person maybe comes and get directly. So I have sell invoices. If sometimes you have a problem because of goods, you see, if I get it, automatically my price will change. You see, I have a discount and the price changes because Alfa Romeo has a factory price and good brand discount. If you want some time, there is a situation because if you don't have goods in your stock, you cannot sell. Okay, except if it's an advance invoicing. This is a normal situation accounting. So if you want to give and not to be bothered because you want to see how it works sale, you can put advance invoicing and the system will post it. Okay, that's one. But naturally it will be better to the test will be also to show that you can let's see. I want to see if now, because we are using, okay, this is I understand why last time was not doing, because it was last month. We don't have, if I do calculate the months, okay, this is another different approach. Okay, before it was I show you one, and last time I was trying also, now it was not working because we don't have story. I was mixing this data because I was not looking, because we don't have any request on February. Often company, for example, are planning their purchase according to some period. Here, for example, you can do by month, beginning of this month. You see this one. Okay, now I put month like this period. Okay, you can even select. Okay, I select. If I press like this, you see that is showing me what I need to buy. Okay, this is goods that I need, because this is something that I'm often asking. Look, this one is 1 month a year consumed reference, and this is the average consumption, and it suggests me that I have a request of 150 every day. Okay, so it suggests me to buy. Okay, and then if, for example, I select this, generate purchase order, no data to generate order, because basically everything, I have everything needed. Okay, let's see if I do like this, where I have, okay, if this one is, will create me for 150 pieces. Okay, then I can, you work in this, okay, in esecuzione. And for example, okay, the price usually are of a supplier, they are not usually, as you see, stored. This is because usually we are not controlling the price. There is in any case an option where we can, using the possibility to, in billing details, okay, we can use a price. Here is not defined because I need to set up, so I will not show you, sorry. But the system allow to create supplier price. I will show just if the person want to try, but I will not show because I want to keep also people that maybe it will not able. Okay, the serial numbers, accounting. Where there is the option, I want to see sometime user supplier price. If I put this, I will not put, okay, but if someone wants, you can learn and to store. Automatically, the system, when you can put, you put this, you can select a supplier price to give for some products, so you can store it and you can have, when you buy something for one, to store. In this approach is different. I ask them, I buy, it tell me how much it costs. This is the normal thing. Okay, let's see if there is some questions. Okay, no one is answering. I think that a lot of people is just I'm not sure, some one of you is trying to do something when I'm showing, because you are not giving feedback. It's difficult sometimes for us in this approach. I want to show some other things. Okay, the system, for example, exists shipping addresses. Addresses are some, for example, the possibility that some company, for example, I invent like for example, Fiat. Ah, we didn't create yet Fiat, so Alfa Romeo because it was there as a factory in main factory in Turin. I'm in yes, in Turin. Let's say. Here I can write an address, basically here, and that's all. I can easily put. I can add some different data. This one can be used because when sometime, for example, I have Alfa Romeo. Let's go to see the document that I was not able to post. Okay, I can post if oh, this one it was okay. I was a good issue if I remember well. Okay, like draft. Let's do like this because we had some problem here with contracts. Okay, I try to, but here is possible not to con. There is some missing data on this. Anyway, here if you see, I can select, for example, deliver. I can select where to deliver. You see. For example, this one is the home main one. I can delete. Okay, and this is an example. Also, I can show you something that you can use logistic component delivery. In this case, you can select the company, for example, DHL I invent, okay, that you will use. And there are some options that always you can manage. Okay. Then what else we can see? Because there is a lot of things that you can do. There is several reports. Some of these reports, as you understood, is not they are not yet set up. They should be set up. You can try to do, but I'm not sure that you will be able to do it. Okay. Here there is, you see, some report. If you try to do, you see that there is a little problem. I will try to do again the process to send you a final add-on that we can use at the beginning in order to have mainly no any problems. It would be better for you because you can do, but I cannot guarantee unlucky because there is a job behind it. Sometimes to have a fantasy to invent a business is not so easy because if it would be easy, everyone will invent a business. So usually should be based on real one. Price list I show you. There are some things like connected with payment terms, sales territories. This one can be up to you. If you do discounting type, if you want to enjoy discounting, you can create a lot of typology of discount that can be, for example, applied by condition filler. It can be, for example, when some stuff happens, for example, you can create it, you see, by filter, by typology of product, volume, and so on. You can do a lot of things. It's not compulsory, and that's all. Incoterms, maybe someone wants, yeah, there is minimum things connected with Incoterms, are some codecs, words, and so on that are used in common transfer of goods in the world, and that's all. If someone of you wants, again, I will show you to try to see some other functionality, but every time consider that always if it's not fully set it up, and sometimes you have some limit to set it up in this way, you need to do know a bit more of a system how to set up, otherwise it would be too much simple. You can add some of this section. Okay, financial accounting I don't suggest, but you can try to see analysis. Payroll is for workers, and some services for working not only in construction, for example, we are working. Okay, and that's all. Now I have other 5 minutes. Okay, if there is any question, we can go. Okay. Okay, there is. I saw people is. If you want question today, because I need to go exactly at 4. So if you want, I can answer now in 5 minutes. otherwise okay, there is no one, everyone has been lost. I will tell what basically we will do, because everyone wants just to pass the exam. I already understood. Who has the time you can do, okay? We will do basically what we did last time, okay? I will try to prepare. I will create. We create some typology of activities. Generally, will be including sales, not CRM, okay? Sales, full sales procedure, okay? Starting from we put a new products, we create a new products, okay? And we need this new product to start to buy. We produce it. The product has a minimum bill of materials, so we need to buy the parts, okay? We sell it, okay? And we purchase it, the parts, okay? And the production. This is will be the full process that we'll do, okay? We already basically did it. I will not include the discount. I know is up to you. We were as is uh, the initial configuration that I gave you is enough, and that's all. We are waiting to know how it will be organized the exams. I know that also you want this information. We don't know. Theoretically, like it was before last year, every one of you need to do some print forms. You cannot print on the system, but you can do a print screen, and we put the list of the print screen that you need to put of your software. You need to have unique products, okay? So please, the event, it cannot be Alfa Romeo. You need, everything should be unique. You cannot use what I did. You need to create your own one. It's not needed absolutely. The data will be fully interesting and so on for good. And I will next time will show you need to do exactly, at least to print exactly the print form that I will say now. This print form, this print form, this print form, 6 simple print form. You can create just one page with small. We can create 7 pages, and you need to take it with in the exam. This is the idea. We are waiting a bit to know if will be some maybe some stuff. We don't exclude the possibility that maybe it will be online. We cannot see. Maybe we ask you to do one things in on the program, but you need to, for sure, you need to be able to use minimum the programs. Okay. uh, I will send one link a bit. Now I saw some things not working. I will send also another configuration, a bit more stable, because today so I will try to do this one will be for Friday ready. That will be for you two possibility. One, you use the one that we gave the first day. Second, you can use the one that I gave the last day, just everything. I will do, you have link. Be careful. That one especially will be with transfer, so after 1 week will not be anymore. So, and we will not send anymore, because it was supposed that you were attending to the lesson. If someone didn't download, okay, it cannot take from the other. You cannot send, because there is some unique code, okay? So don't try to cheat, because maybe we can check the unique code. So everyone need to have on one solution on their own computer, or to ask maybe another friend to install to their own computer. You cannot do in two on the same computer, because we can check the code, okay? We can do it. And if there is someone, both people, even if they got the maximum vote, they will lose the exam, okay? Thanks a lot. I can see if there is any question last minute. If you are going to post a project description, what we need to do on, you need to do on your own. We will write on Friday. Sorry, we have a situation last year was a bit difficult for everyone. Okay, and you don't have to do in the last. You don't have absolutely to be in the last lesson. In the last lesson, the last video, I will do an exercise. Okay, and will be a list. I given to be very quickly. Okay, a moment. Okay, if for example I do an exercise, okay, I create a quotation, okay, and they say, okay, then you need to print the quotation. You print, okay, you start control stamp, okay, this one just show, for example, this data, okay, control stamp like this because you cannot print, okay, control step, okay, I say this, okay, you need to take this print form, 4, 5, 6 print form. They will be common. Like for example, if you look, if we manage this product, that there is the 2040 DIB, okay, this one will be also in the following because I show you, I want to see that you deliver this. So you do the quotation and you do. And I even give you a suggestion. A lot of time will be simply asked mainly, not this print form, but this linked document, okay? Related document, sorry, okay? This, basically this is, you see, this is a process. Actually, I can even see that it was not posted because you remember that we had this problem, okay? This is a process. When we have, maybe we go to see something else that we did before, like for example, okay, if for example I can give any even, okay, I can give, if for example we will give in the future that we cannot print because we cannot meet the exam, I ask, okay, open your open your program and show me at least one process that you did. So you go there, okay, and you need to show me this kind of linked document, okay, related document, okay. So this is process. Look, you should do something like this. You will have something like this, okay. This is, for example, even myself. I did, you saw the payment, I got everything, okay. This is a process, okay. I will do myself on the same software that you have. So if I'm able myself to do it, you need to be able also yourself to do it. Just you need to change the name of everything, okay. That's all. This is, so if I show, and I can tell again, if will not be, and the exam will be online, your maybe project will be just to do exactly what a person say, okay, open your computer, show me that on one C you did one process. You know, you need to show it. Believe me, you cannot do it yourself if you are not able to understand how it works this. Okay? Because as you see, even myself, when I do mistakes, sometimes I'm blocked. Okay? Clear? This is what. I don't know why there is not voice. I think that everything is okay in the registration. Sorry. Sorry, really, because as you know, so. Should we start? Okay. The name of the company again, because sometimes people were showing, and then I will maybe next time try to do it. Go here, company. Someone was asking company details. Create your company. Unblock. Okay, and that's all. Allow editing. Unblock. If you do like this, we directly understand that this is your company. It would be better. If really I don't try to learn about it. Company things, unblock it, remember, okay. I show a lot of time allow editing data. Please, your people going to get a degree in engineering. I think that these kind of things you can arrive. Look, everything. If you were a basic user, it was different. Okay. Again, I will lose. I will look again some question if there is. Yes, basically yes. Not March of 30, not next Monday, 13th of March. Okay. I will now I will switch off the call, okay, and hoping that is everything. Thank you. Okay, okay. Let's. Okay. Now I registered here. Okay, so you will receive it, and also